Good morning, everyone. Miriam Pinellas with Chassidus' Medicine. Today's day 48 of the Omer, and today's divine attribute is Yisod Shebamalchus. This is bonding and relationship within royalty. And today I'm going to bring Meira on for a moment to talk.
Hello, guys. So, unfortunately, I can't talk because yesterday I had a trip and I couldn't make up my speech. But I came on to say hi because I know you guys like when I come on.
We'd like to hear from you. Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks, Meira.
Yeah.
So today we're talking about bonding and relationship and royalty. And as Meira was just speaking, I was doing the work of what I'm about to share with you, which was listening to her. Not listening to the content of her words, but listening to her. So I'm going to share with you one of my favorite things I've read this year from the Bilvavi, Rav Schwartz in Israel. And you can find it on bilvavi.net under the article entitled Real Listening, and I'm going to send the link to the chat. So we've been working our way towards Har Sinai. We left Mitzrayim, we left pain, we've been healing. We've been working on ourselves. And the whole point was to get to Har Sinai, was to get to be with Hashem and receive the Torah. When Hashem gave us the Torah at Har Sinai, he gave us the Aseret HaDibrot. It's wrongly translated as 10 Commandments. Aseret HaDibrot means the 10 sayings. Hashem spoke to us and gave us the Torah. He didn't just give us something written for us to read and figure out and start practicing. Hashem spoke to us, the Torah. And the reason is because deep relationship and connection comes from speaking. When a person writes, and this is from the Rav in the article, when a person writes a letter to somebody, it's not the same level of connection as if that person is sitting across from the other, looking into their eyes, really listening to them. It's a different kind of connection. So when God gave us our mission after taking us out of Mitzrayim, it was through speaking to us. It's beautiful. Okay, so Aseret HaDibrot, these 10 sayings, the root of the word is davar, which in Hebrew means a thing. This is telling us that everything in life, in the universe, in the created universe, and everything in one's personal life the thing is speaking to you. Everything is one, so everything is Hashem speaking to you. The question is, are we listening? If we can listen enough, we can find the meaning of all these things in our lives, and you can hear Hashem speaking to you. It says that Hashem has been speaking since Har Sinai. It's just that we aren't able to listen because we have layers and blockages and various reasons, but it's always there. And this is an amazing thing to bring into practice and today in Yisod of Malchus, in the attribute of bonding with someone is listening. There's 2 levels of listening. There's a listening where I'm listening because I have to get information. I'm listening because I want something that another person has. That's one level. And that's a means of acquiring, but it's not deepening connection. The Bilvavi writes, to deepen connection, I have to really listen. It's called attentive listening. I have to really listen to the other person. And I think he writes, if you're not in this article, in a different one, I can tap into this. So just by listening to the person's voice. So let's say my child comes home from school, or someone in your life walks in the door and all they're doing is complaining, or all they're doing is saying something you're really not interested in, and that's okay. But if the whole point of life is connection and peace and harmony, right? We stood at Har Sinai united as one. The whole point is connection, and someone is saying things I just don't care about or grate on me. How do I get to connection? How do I get to peace if that's the purpose? The lesson is listen to their voice. Now, it doesn't mean ignore them, but if the content is hard, you can tap into the voice. And through the voice, you'll connect more deeply with the soul. So when my daughter was standing here earlier, I cared about what she said, but I was also going a little bit deeper and just listening to the soul. And when you listen and you observe the voice coming out of somebody, it's magnificent. It's magical. It's majestic. It's something that you can discover for the rest of your life, for eternities. And it's a way to deepen connection, whether on a superficial level, just to diffuse stress, and on a deeper level, if you want to really deeply connect with them. It's an amazing teaching, and one that's really served. I've given the example in classes. If you find yourself at a table, at a Shabbos table or a social event where things are being said that you just don't want to listen to, you can step out of the content and go deeper into the voice to connect. Because the whole point, I'm learning in life, is connection. People just want to connect. They want to be heard. And this is what we've been working towards. This ultimate day of Shavuos in a couple of days, where we connected with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, with God Himself. And this is the healing journey. We want to connect with self, right? We talked yesterday about listening to the body's needs and her calls. That's a means of connecting with self and healing self. And so too in the relationships, people in our lives, the ability to connect. Wishing you a blessed day. Looking forward to the ultimate connection. See you tomorrow, God willing.